How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Rowlett, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today we're going to talk about quite a few different things that have popped up within the Pokemon community and when it comes to Pokemon news in recent days, or rather recent hours. It's been a lot of crazy shit going on when it comes to Pokemon recently. Either way, I've had a shower, so I'm ready and refreshed to talk about some Pokemon information. So let's get started. First things first, we got information about Blissey in Pokemon Unite. We have Lord Lax, our Lord and Savior himself, coming through with some information about Blissey, with the moves in-game that have leaked, and we can see right here what the I'm not sure if this is the hand smash ability that we mentioned in our previous video, which you guys can check out. It was mentioned right there. But you can see sort of what the animations actually look like, and you get an egg at the end of it, right? So the whole thing with Blissey is that you get these eggs, and you can stack up to 3 of them, right? And mostly what you're going to do with Blissey is be a defensive, supportive player, right? That's what you got to do with Blissey. And here I think we get to see the Unite move on Blissey, which of course boosts the defense of your teammates, as well as also just giving them like increased attack speed and stuff like that. So basically extremely supportive. Besides being supportive, not really useful if you're going to solo play with this character. You know, it's not like a Pokemon you're going to use if you want to just carry your team on your own, because you're not going to do a lot of damage. This is a pure endurance defense Pokemon. We're talking more endurance than like Snorlax. At least Snorlax can dish out some damage, but this thing is just there for the defense. So if you're excited for Blissey, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on that one. Let's move to the next thing. Big information. There is a Pokemon series, a live action series coming to Netflix, and I am so worried about this. So here's what Central Pokemon says about this. The Medium Variety, or the media website Variety, reports that Pokemon is currently working in a collaboration with Netflix on a new live-action Pokemon series. The details of the plot are still unknown. The project is in its initial stages. And they continue on down here with more reports that apparently it is also reported that the showrunner of the popular Netflix series Lucifer, Joe Henderson, will be the producer and writer of the new Pokemon series. Okay, that gives me a little bit more hope. I love Lucifer. I genuinely love the show, but I'm just wondering how well he can pull off, you know, a Pokemon series, and also a live-action Pokemon series. I don't know. I like Detective Pikachu too. Detective Pikachu, the movie, right? I love that one. I don't know about you guys, but can they really pull off a Pokemon series, especially Netflix? If it was anyone else, I'd be like, maybe, but Netflix has a track record of really messing up anime adaptation type stuff, right? And Pokemon, at the end of the day, I consider like a video game / anime, and, you know, adapting that, it's just, I don't know how to describe it, but there's always a fear to me that they're gonna mess it up in one way or shape somehow. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, I guess, what happens with this, but I'd love to know your opinions. Again, what do you all think about this? Variety does have a whole post about this, just going through it, and again, I don't know, what are your thoughts and opinions? I just want to hear what you all think, and let's see if there's any more information. As the project is still in early days, no details are available about the plot. However, sources say that Joe Henderson is attached to write and executive produce. Henderson currently serves as co-showrunner and executive producer on the popular Netflix series Lucifer, which is preparing to air its 6th and final season at the streamer website, right? Sources also say that the project would be a live-action series akin to Detective Pikachu film starring Ryan Reynolds, of course, which was a pretty good movie, to be fair, back in 2019. Reps for Netflix and Henderson did not immediately respond to Variety's request for comment. The move to develop an original Netflix Pokemon series comes at the streamer has made itself the home to multiple existing Pokemon shows, including Pokemon Indigo League, Pokemon Journeys, among others. Netflix has also been making strong pushes into anime in recent years, which, yes, they have. It's been a large push by them into that. So yeah, what do you all think about that? Are you worried? Because I'll be honest, I'm worried. I don't want to see another like Death Note type of situation, because the Death Note like show was just an atrocity, horrible, just a mess. So I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's look at the next thing. So this comes to us from El Chico Eevee on Twitter, saying basically that we've got some Pokemon Unite Gardevoir stats, ranged and intermediate. So that's the difficulty, and also what kind of abilities we can expect from Gardevoir, which is going to be ranged. Occupation type, Pokemon that have low endurance and excel at dealing heavy range damage to opponents, which that actually sounds pretty good. That kind of sounds a little bit similar to Alolan Ninetales, right? Kind of along that line. Technique 9, survivability, so endurance, right, is 3, agility is 3, control is 6, auxiliary is 3, and damage is 5. So basically, might have ourselves an interesting Pokemon here when it comes to Gardevoir in this game. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it actually works in, you know, actual you know, gameplay, right? And don't forget, we also do have Blastoise. We've already seen, and we already know a lot of details about, like, how Blastoise will work based on what we've seen from Squirtle. If you played the tutorial and all that, you can kind of see what's going to be going on there with that one. But I'm really curious to see, like, how Blastoise is going to feel like once he's in the game officially and properly. So we're just going to wait and see how that turns out. And the final thing for this video, I think, is this right here, coming to us from Poke Serena, saying, not a bad rumor, plausible, I guess, nothing outlandish. Onotori sounds generic, but some Pokemon names are generic anyways. And then there's a post. I just should point out, though, the Legacy PSK did say below, this leak is literally the description of what you see in the doc leaks with that image. And basically, here's what it says. And this was posted, I think, no, this was posted yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yesterday, or today, technically, depending on when I'm recording this. So, Pokemon Legends Arceus Insider Leak. I got a little bit of insight on the new Pokemon Legends Arceus trailer they'll be releasing real soon. The first scene I saw has the player character overlooking a cliff, panning onto the Sinnoh region. The trailer shows that you ride certain Pokemon to get around the region a lot faster. The Pokemon being showcased being ridden is Luxray. Oh, Luxray, really? Okay, then it cuts to the town that looks to be still in development. There is even a glimpse of a building that looks to be a Pokemon ranch of sorts. My theory is that we will be both, it'll be both a PC and daycare equivalent. It then shows gameplay of the player character catching a Pokemon, fair enough, while the surrounding Pokemon flee. The last thing that showed was one of the Pokemon that is called Onotori, or what I like to call it, an Axe-fetched, okay? It seems to be an ancestor of Farfetch'd, looking a lot more primitive. After that, the Pokemon runs into the player, the Pokemon runs into the player character before starting a battle. The Axe-fetched is shown to have a giant HP bar, which we already saw in the documents leak. Yeah, that's true, we already saw that. 2 Pokemon are thrown out, being Luxio and Rowlet. This seems to be the replacement for gym leaders, and at least from what was shown and what we have seen. And this does sound realistic, but that's also because this is exactly what I've been speculating. This is exactly what we've been talking about, that there may be boss Pokemon to replace gym leaders, right? Because let's be fair, there's no way they're going to include gym leaders here. There's not going to be gym leaders in Legends Arceus. I am betting everything on that, right? There's not going to be gym leaders because gym leaders technically don't exist in that world, in that version of Pokemon, in that version of the Sinnoh region and the Pokemon universe. They don't exist yet, right? There's no version of them that's there yet. The concept of a gym leader may not even exist yet. So why would there be that? There's not even a Pokemon League, right? So how do they replace that? Well, an easy way to replace such a feature is what? You include something similar to, well, what would you call it? Like, I guess, boss Pokemon, right? Boss Pokemon that you defeat, maybe you get some sort of item from them, or maybe you catch them, and once you've caught all of them, maybe like they could be similar to how the totem Pokemon are, right? Maybe we could call them, I don't know, boss Pokemon. You get all of them together if you catch them, and then you bring them to a specific part in the region to unlock some other part of the game, or to continue the game into a different aspect of it. So basically, what I'm trying to say is boss Pokemon may probably be the replacement for what we've seen. And if you don't know what we're referring to, there is videos, I've talked about this before, you can go check that out. But there's basically this one image from, even before Legends Arceus was announced, literally the hours before it was announced, there was this image showing off something that looked like a Farfetch'd, but it was like yellow and orange and kind of like fiery, and it had a giant HP bar above it. So I feel like we may be getting boss Pokemon as a replacement. That's just what I think. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about in this video before we finish it off is, of course, where is Legends Arceus and Bdsp? Where's the info? Well, we talked about this in a few videos already, but I think next month is finally when we get info, because this month, July, was clearly the month for, what would you call it, like Pokemon Unite, like hyping up Pokemon Unite, releasing Unite, getting Unite in the hands of the players, right? And now that that's done, now Unite is out, it's going to have enough time to grow, and once that time passes, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. They can finally give us information about the upcoming games, because that's the next thing they need to promote, okay? Unite's promotion cycle is done now. Now it just needs to survive, right? That's all Unite needs to do. It needs to be a fun enough game, get enough updates to survive, but that's it, okay? That's it. It doesn't need more attention from the Pokemon Company, etc. Now they got to put attention on the thing that they want to sell us, right? Which is the next game, the next product, which is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and Legends Arceus. So I think in August we will finally get some info, because man, it's been rough. There's been barely anything to, like, you know, really discuss about recently. So that's that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, drop a like down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out and bye bye, ladies and gents.